Welcome to the Gilroy Premium Outlets in Gilroy, California. Back for a second walkthrough of the outlets to see how they're doing since my last video. It's been quite a while since my last video here. Kind of want to see what's going on since then. These outlets have kind of been fading away over the last few years, and I kind of wanted to see if they're doing anything to try to keep them around. I don't really know what's changed the scene for shopping. I know they say it's online shopping, but I can't believe that it's only that. Um, I know that this place gets really busy for the holiday season that's coming up, and I also know that this is a pretty large outlet center with over 140 stores. It doesn't have 140 stores in it anymore. And actually, as I was driving through this parking lot, I realized that these signs that are on here, out here, are actually not correct. Most of these places aren't even here in business anymore. These signs here I'm talking about, there is some places still here, but not all of them. And you'll see some sections of this place that are completely just empty and don't have, you know, the business anymore. So they're all getting ready for Black Friday, and actually throughout the whole year, these signs are always right here on the building, for the 50 or 60 or 70 or 80% off. And I apologize if I'm walking a little bit faster. I'll slow down a little bit. I have to try to talk a little bit more over this music so I don't get copyrighted claim again like I did last time. I really don't know what that means, but I think it means that there is music playing in the background that belongs to somebody else. But they have this music blasting in here, by the way, so it's really, really hard to, get it quiet. I'm trying a microphone this time around to see how that does. Um, you know, I'm just recording from an iPhone. I'm not doing anything super fancy. These videos, as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, are not edited at all. There's no editing that goes on. If there's a mistake, I keep it in there. Just because I feel like, you know, it's more real that way. And I did look up some history about this. This has been here for like 20 years now. The Outlet Mall here. It's a Simon Center owned property. And those of you who know about Simon Center, is a big uh, management company, and they manage like malls and things like that. When I was driving through here before, I'd heard that the Ariat over here may be closing, but it looks like it's just fine. So I'm not sure about that. I do hope my sound is coming through really well in the video. Now, usually they're really good with maintenance here as far as like the leaves and all this stuff. So I'm not going to like deduct any points for any of this. It's just rained out here in California. kind of like, I guess, technically in Central California, if you look at a map. More central than not. Gilroy is about 45 minutes, maybe 35 minutes away from the ocean. It's about 30 minutes from San Jose, the big tech capital of the world. And then the other direction is a small town, farm town called Hollister, where I've done some videos there of the Kmart building and some other buildings, so you can go check that out. Once again, this is a part 2 of my Gilroy Premium Outlets video being recorded today, brand new for you guys. And just kind of walking through, checking it out. We're in November right now, like mid-November, pretty close to that, or maybe past mid-November. Next week is Thanksgiving, next Thursday. So we're pretty close to Christmas being here. You know, we got Thanksgiving first, so for any of you who celebrate that, happy Thanksgiving. And if I don't make a video for Christmas, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays for any of you who celebrate it, or just Happy Holidays in general for everyone out there. See, Gilroy Premium Outlets, Simon. These signs are relatively new within the last probably like 10 years. They had older signs than that before. They look kind of like different. But I'm on the other side now. We're going to explore the area that's completely abandoned that's a part of this, and an area that got built that was supposed to be a part of this, but then I think it opted out from what I understood. And now we're kind of right where it is. So there is a mall up in San Jose called Valley Fair Mall. I've done a video of that too. You guys can go check that out. The Valley Fair Mall is huge and has a lot of these stores. Now, from what I know, the difference between a mall and an outlet mall, a mall has all your major retailers without all the special deals. Let me show you guys this real quick. Here's the directory. Hasn't been updated in years. Simon Center. Let's see. Right now we're by the Lululemon. So we're right here. And these are all the places that are supposedly here, but trust me, they're not, and you'll see. I haven't gotten to the sections that are empty just yet. But from what I understood, there was the mall is the more higher end thing, and it has like way more like higher end and expensive stores, whereas this has those same stores, but a lot of the times they're the outlet store, so they have like the styles from last year and they're on sale all the time. It's like way cheaper than like going to a regular like fashion mall or shopping mall. Outlet mall is, this is just the outlets, and this is, every store always has, 50% off. I feel like Timberland, they have a good sale there going on. Again, if I'm walking too fast, sorry. Got a lot of energy this morning. I had my energy drink and I'm ready to go. Just trying to get through this video. It's gonna be a long one, probably, I'm thinking 30 minutes or so. Not sure yet at this pace. This used to be the management area. I don't know. Yeah, we can still see in here. That used to be the area where you would eat. That used to be a food court inside of there, and you used to be able to go in there and eat. But now they don't have that anymore. So that's pretty sad, unfortunately. The Gilroy outlets, I think, are fading away because, like I said, nobody really goes out to shop anymore. It's not, because it's like a bad place to go. It's, as you can see, very well kept. There's is still some decent shopping options out here. They all still do Black Friday sales. It's just kind of sad to see these type of places go, if you ask me. Like this one's gone, the next one's gone. So this is the Boss outlet right here. It says it's relocated. Um, we'll see if we can find it in here. All these are gone right here. And see, these signs, like I said, are not up to date whatsoever. As you can see on the sign, they have something covered up there, and that's probably where the food used to be. So all of those gone. And you got H&M and the white and black house right here. Couldn't tell you if they're owned by the same people or not, but probably are, based on H&M takes up like this whole space here, like all the way over here. So it's a really big store. So obviously maybe H&M is thriving. It looks like it could be thriving. I'm not going to go inside of any of these stores. When you're walking around doing these videos, people look at you like you're doing something wrong or whatever. I'm just filming and putting it out there for people to see, and anybody who's from this area can vouch for me when they can say that this place used to be a bustling shopping center back in the day. And it's just now we're seeing it as it is, and I think this is what it's going to be, and I think in time it won't be here at all, unfortunately, just based on what I know. Now here's the vending machine. Check this out. These are all faded by the sun. And what is the dates on them? Let's see if I can see one with a date on there. I'm definitely not buying one. June 3rd, 2025 on that Ruffles bag right there. I'm good. And it's still working. Let's just see. A1. Insert money. Yeah, still working. Expired food. Nasty. How much is a Coke? $3 for a Coca-Cola. No guarantee that anything's even inside of there. I mean, maybe there is, because the other machine has stuff in it. Now, this next section I'm going to explore. The last time I was here, it wasn't in that bad of condition, but when I was driving by the other day, I noticed that it was kind of in worse condition, which inspired me to come out and do an updated video of this shopping center. Ooh, sorry guys, that was pretty slippery right there. I can't tell you if they keep up on this maintenance wise over here. I think they do. The grass is mowed, the bushes are trimmed. Again, it did just rain. We are kind of in the winter um, of things. Um, I'm actually going to go to the other part that was supposed to be a part of the Gilroy outlets, but then decided not to be for whatever reason. It's just right up here. I hope you guys enjoy the walking tour. I know some people will drive around these types of things. I appreciate those people that do that, but I feel like you'll see a lot more if you walk, in my opinion. Not telling anybody how to film or how to do their videos because, I'm still learning. Hey, good morning. And yes, I will say good morning, people, if I'm walking by people. So I don't like to be rude to anybody. Let's see here. We got a new place that just opened. Hacienda Cafe and Grill. This used to be a Asian restaurant right here. I'm just gonna walk through this loop, recross the street, and walk through that loop. And then there's still another loop. So we'd be prepared for a longer video. This outlet center is completely abandoned. Now, from what I knew, and I don't know if it's true or not, but from what I was told, this was going to be a part of the Gilroy outlets once upon a time, but it's definitely not that anymore. Wow. Dang. I'm not sure what's going on in there, but that's been abandoned for quite some time. So, not sure what's going on there. Just look through this door. There is some places open, so I'll respect their privacy. I'll just walk by. There's a massage parlor here, smoke shops, just some random little shops that are here. This is a gym. Doesn't look open. This is another empty place. Oops, sorry. There's actually a motorcycle in there. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but you could tell they don't keep too good care of that. These are all empty all the way across, and there's like a little casino card room over there. I don't want to mess with that, so I'm gonna go over this way. There was a Bay City furniture right here that looks like it's completely gone and forgotten. We could try looking there really quick. Again, it's not that anything is being done wrong, but some people just, you know, Oh, wow, they got this all covered up. Some people don't like to be filmed, and some people think that you're doing something wrong when you're filming and all of that. So can't see in there. I could see in there, but it's like empty. Not sure what's going on with those windows. Um, this is a pretty desolate area. There is places open in here, but oh wow, I actually see um, mattresses in this place. Not sure what's going on in there, but that's kind of crazy. So as you can see, most of these are abandoned. I don't think we could see through this. No, maybe in there. I actually remember when this little game store was right here. It's kind of like GameStop. I actually personally thought it was a little bit better than GameStop. They give you better trade value for your stuff. A lot of these throughout here are abandoned, but for the ones that are open, and if you are in the area, you know exactly where I'm at. Come out here and support these businesses so that they can stay open longer. Um, you know, times are tough. People don't have money for food, and if they do, they have very little. So this is the time of giving. I see somebody out there struggling, help them out if you can. That's my thought process. Try to help out people if I can. You know, the main reason I didn't walk all the way through there is most of those businesses are open all the way down from the Miracle Ear all the way down right there. And on the very end, there's a an adult store. So I didn't want to make them think I was looking through their window. So staying over here in the center of this parking lot. Let's see. There was no music playing through this shopping center. So, yeah. Here's the sign. It's literally both the same on both sides. So that's that. I'm crossing the street. Use crosswalks. Don't follow my example. Somebody else said that in a video recently that I was watching. Can't think of his name off the top of my head, but it made me laugh. And it's true, though. You know, use the crosswalk, people. There's looks like to be, this used to be Fresh Choice Buffet over here. That's gone. It's going to be a new one, so I'm glad that they are doing something with that space. Happy to see that. Now, if y'all remember, the last time I was in here, I believe that a lot of these plants, maybe not on this side because these businesses are all open over here. Um, this was all overgrown in here. before. So maybe they saw my video. Again, if they are seeing my video, I'm not trying to make this look bad. I'm just showing people, documenting this. But this used to be part of the Gilroy Premium Outlets. As you can see, they removed any trace of it. I couldn't tell you why. Probably because it's all just abandoned. I remember I looked in this store the very last time I was over here. Looks like it was a Reebok store. You can see the Reebok thing on the back. Columbia is the only thing open over here on this side. Why they haven't moved over that way or to the other side, I couldn't tell you. Maybe the rent is cheaper over here, I'm thinking. But every single one of these stores is closed. Every single one closed. I don't want to walk too far into all this because I do know there's some homeless encampments, and I don't really want to bother anyone. This was something, bookstore maybe. This used to be, it says restroom still, but I'm pretty sure this is not open anymore. That used to be the restrooms for this side. Now, some homeless encampments are fine to walk by, others don't know. These ones, I won't take any chances. I saw people sleeping over there and stuff like that, so I don't want to interrupt anybody's sleep. You could tell that they're not really. There's one of the old signs right there that used to say Gilroy Premium Outlets. So it seems to me that they've pretty much just abandoned this whole section, which is crazy to think. I mean, what are they going to do with these buildings? You know, I mean, with the homeless issues that there is around the areas, you'd almost think it makes sense to turn this into a homeless like shelter, or even rent out these places much cheaper for like local shop owners to rent it. I don't know. I don't really run shopping centers, so I can't tell you what goes into it money wise and things like that, but I can tell you I'm sure it's expensive, and I do think that um, it would take a lot to run one. So I respect, the people that do keep up on all the maintenance around here. And also, just so a lot of you know, I actually don't use a script for any of these videos. I actually know that some of you have told me before that I should, or maybe I should write down some facts about the places. I grew up around this area. I know what facts are pretty much public, which is Gilroy Premium Outlets days are kind of numbered, and online shopping is taking over you know, that in-person retail shopping, which I actually enjoy, you know, going into a store and shopping, but I guess that makes me sound old-fashioned. I thought there was a crosswalk over here. Oh, there is. All right. So we'll explore the other side of the Gilroy Premium Outlets, and we'll call it from there. Can cross, even though it says not to. Again, wait for the lights to tell you when to cross, guys. I'm just like in a hurry trying to get this video done for all of you today. Don't worry, I'm being safe. So this is the other side we haven't seen yet. We did see it in the other first video I did. This little building right here used to be the Starbucks, and believe it or not, it was like extremely popular when it was open, but no more. All gone, which is crazy to think. Let's see. I'll think of which way to go here in a second. I'm just trying to let people go their way. I don't want to get copyrighted claim, but I'm probably going to. All right. So anyway, this is the more busier side, as you can see. Valcom is out of business over there. Most of these places are hiring for the seasonal help because they do the Black Friday sales still. So like I said, I do suggest that you guys come out here and check it out if you live near the area and support the Gilroy Premium Outlets because, you know, they need it. There is some places in here that are out of business. I'm still trying to figure out why they paint the windows black or white. If anybody knows that reason, you know, let me know in the comments. I'm, you know, interested. Right now, here's a map. It says I'm by Puma, which is true. It's right there. Again, most of those places are not open. It looks like maybe they have updated that a little bit. So I saw a couple new places I didn't recognize before on it. So I do think that actually they are updating the map. So sorry if I gave you guys too hard of a time on that. Thank you for updating it for everybody. Here's another Columbia store, a second version of it on this side. Now, all these signs in the window, and I said this last time, don't mean that they're closing down, because usually when you see that, you think, oh God, it's going out of business. Now, Ariat work, I think, combined with the original Ariat location on the other side. Basically, yeah, we still got more to look at way down here. So I might as well just keep going that way. It's actually kind of warm out but kind of cool at the same time. I know like the video probably looks gloomy. It is gloomy, but it's not like warm. I know they're wearing jackets ahead of me, but it's really not that warm. It's really not that cold. It's kind of warm. So, we're just kind of checking it out and seeing what's going on around here. The Gilroy Premium Outlets. There's a couple more vending machines that I wouldn't trust, but that's me. So it is next to a big busy highway. So that's kind of wild to think that it's not doing that well. It's kind of sad, really. There's the big sign. Any of you seen my videos before, you know that sign was in my first video here at the outlets. Now this is just gonna run me into Forever 21 down there. I don't need to go all the way down there to show you that it's Forever 21. To be honest, it's literally right around this tree. You'll see it. Forever 21. Again, these places are open for Black Friday. I don't know the operating schedule for that. Look it up. Come support. There's some like cool black painting in here. I've never actually seen inside of this place. So come check it out. That's actually kind of cool. Got the old Jordan logo on the door there. It's pretty cool. We're just walking through, checking it out. They are trying to get new tenants here. I see that effort being put in. Again, I know that a lot of these type of places don't want to give too much effort anymore because of all the online shopping, Amazon, Temu, Walmart, all these ways to get things online. You just sit at home, in your boxers and order your entire Christmas list for probably way cheaper. Brooks Brothers was still in business, sorry, than it, whatever. And this used to be the Haynes outlet right here. That one I know, off the top of my head. Like I said, they mentioned before, they put in these gates. I don't really know the reason for that. I think it's just to deter people from coming in here overnight, like no overnight parking. Basically, I can smell Applebee's from across the street. It smells good. This Applebee's is still very popular, still doing really well. I hope it stays around. There's another Gilroy Premium Outlets sign over there. We have a crosswalk now, properly crossing the street here at this intersection. So you can see there's tons of traffic here. So for the fact of it failing is interesting. I do hope they figure it out. Gilroy Outlets has been around for a long time, early 2000s, probably even before that, maybe. And it's always been kind of the place to go to and shop. If this were to go out of business, I don't know where it would have to drive business to the next city, which would be like San Jose. And, they would probably tear this all down and put like low income housing in here or something. Seems that's what they do in these bigger like shopping centers. Not sure, you know, why they do that, but I guess, got to put something in these areas, and why better to put that? And it's almost too bad that they didn't have, maybe half of it be that. Maybe that section that's completely closed, they could turn into apartment complexes and, you know, make it work. We're right back to where we began. If you were watching my video from all the way from the beginning, you know that I started right over here by the children's store. And we're right back by the children's store. This is where I parked nearby. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you do enjoy my content, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and be uncensored. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. I'll try to put out some more content. I hope you guys enjoy this. Happy holidays.